Andromeda is a Canadian-American science fiction television series, based on unused material by Gene Roddenberry, developed by Robert Hewitt Wolfe, and produced by Roddenberry's widow, Majel Barrett. It starred Kevin Sorbo as High Guard Captain Dylan Hunt. The series premiered on October 2, 2000, and ended on May 13, 2005. Andromeda was filmed in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and produced by Tribune Entertainment and Fireworks Entertainment. It was distributed by Global TV in Canada and syndicated in the United States on WGN and other channels. It was picked up by the Sci-Fi Channel in the US halfway through Season 4. Andromeda is one of two TV series based on concepts Roddenberry had created as early as the 1960s and 1970s. The name Dylan Hunt had also been used for the hero of three TV movie pilots Roddenberry had produced in the mid-1970s, Genesis 2, Strange New World, and Planet Earth, both of which had a similar premise, plot and production. The series is set thousands of years in the future, and revolves around the system's Commonwealth, a constitutional monarchy based in a distant star system called Andromeda. Humankind is a part of the Commonwealth, having been discovered by its members thousands of years before. The Commonwealth spreads across three galaxies: the Milky Way, Triangulum, and Andromeda, with Andromeda near its core. Ships travel from one end of the Commonwealth to the other through slipstreams, following pre-guided roller coaster-like pathways through the cosmos to and from the destination. The Commonwealth claims to be a utopian society, but it is actually in a state of war with the Magog, a predatory humanoid species with bat-like faces that is dedicated to war. A few years earlier, to show good faith as a result of peace talks, the Commonwealth ceded a key home world to the Magog. This home world was a key planet of one of the Commonwealth's member species, the genetically engineered Nietzscheans, who were displeased with the peace agreement and secretly attempted to usurp control of the Commonwealth. This is also the embodiment of the basic beliefs, as they see themselves, as the race described as the Übermensch by the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. The Commonwealth is defended by the High Guard, an armada of many ships. The protagonist of the series, Dylan Hunt, is the captain of a Commonwealth ship, the Andromeda Ascendant. The ship's computer, a powerful artificial intelligence, is a key character in the series, often referred to as simply Andromeda or affectionately as Romy. The entire High Guard, including Captain Hunt, is caught by surprise in the first engagement of the Nietzschean uprising. He is forced to evacuate his crew, but Andromeda gets caught on the edge of the event horizon of a black hole, freezing him in time. 303 years later, in Site 10,087, the crew of the salvage ship Eureka Maru locates Hunt's ship. The system's Commonwealth and the High Guard have fallen in the centuries since he was frozen in time, beginning an era known as the Long Night. Hunt recruits the salvage crew to join him in an attempt to restore the system's Commonwealth and rekindle the light of civilization. The salvage crew comprises its leader, Beaker Valentine, a con artist and expert pilot, a super genius engineer named Seamus Harper, who can plug his mind directly into computer systems, Trans-Gemini, a mysterious alien of unknown origin whose innocent demeanor hides a surprisingly old soul, and Rev Bem, a Magog who has adopted a non-violent, Taoist-like religion called the Way. The salvage crew's beneficiary also brought along an insurance policy in the form of a Nietzschean mercenary named Anasazi. Tyr is the leader of a group of mercenaries, of which he is the only one remaining on board after the opening episodes. Tyr's propensity for self-preservation leads him to join Dylan's crew until better opportunities arise. As for Dylan, he is determined with his new crew to bring unity to the galaxies by restoring the system's commonwealth. The program's preamble summarizes the series. On the starship Andromeda, hope lives again. Cast: Dylan Hunt, played by Kevin Sorbo, captain of the Andromeda Ascendant. Beaker Valentine, played by Lisa Ryder, captain of the Eureka Marrow and first officer on Andromeda. Tia Anasazi, played by Keith Hamilton Cobb, weapons officer. Seamus Selesny Harper, played by Gordon Michael Wolfe. Chief engineer, Trance Gemini, played by Laura Bertram. Dr. Life Support Officer, Rev Bem, played by Brent State. Science Officer, Andromeda Ascendant, played by Lex Doig. Ship AI, Telemachus Raid, played by Steve Bassick. Weapons Officer, Oil, played by Brandy Ledford. AI's second avatar, Andromeda Universe. Slipstream. Slipstream is the primary mode of travel for ships in the Andromeda universe, and the only known method of traveling faster than the speed of light. The veteran discovery of the slipstream was instrumental in the formation of their intergalactic empire, which became the precursor of the system's commonwealth. Curiously, slipstream cannot be navigated by eyes. Only organic pilots can sense the way to the destination, and although AIs are fitted on all large ships, they always require an organic pilot for interstellar travel. It is thought to be the process of choosing a path that makes the chosen path the correct one. A function of slipstream is that apparent objective velocities are extremely variable, as it enables travel across millions of light-years seemingly as swiftly as traveling between neighboring stars only tens of light-years apart. Further, slipstream is a non-linear method of travel. The best and swiftest way to get from point A to point B may very well involve hopping to another galaxy entirely. Also, the more frequently used routes are often easier, faster and more predictable. Systems Commonwealth. The Systems Commonwealth was a huge utopian civilization spanning 3 major galaxies of the local group. It was founded by the Vadrans, the first race to discover slipstream, who initially used it to conquer the Andromeda galaxy. After a long and bitter war of attrition with the major powers of the Triangulum galaxy, the Vedran Empire was reorganized as the Democratic Systems Commonwealth. The Commonwealth served as a peaceful intergalactic government for almost 10,000 years until the Nietzschean Revolt. Dylan eventually managed to restore the Commonwealth. However, the new Commonwealth soon fell victim to internal corruption masterminded by the group known as the Collectors, who were allied with the Abyss. Major Star Systems Archaeology, a huge space station with a pacifist population and the site of the Andromeda's final confrontation with the Magog world ship. The Andromeda lost and the archaeology was destroyed, but Trance still managed to cripple the world ship with her powers. Earth was ravaged by the Nietzschean occupation and Magog assaults during the Long Night. Harper was born and acquired his notable survival skills there. Hephaestos, a system with a significant Nietzschean population that was devastated by a rogue black hole in the pilot episode and the place of Dylan's frozen imprisonment in time for 300 years. It turned out in Season 5 that the Andromeda somehow still retained a connection to this black hole. Mobius, a barren world with underground cities. Mobius was ruled by ruthless dictators for many centuries but joined the new Commonwealth when its leader, the Great Compass Venatri, resigned. Sanskari, other than Homeworld and a major power in post-full-known worlds. did not actually appear on screen. Sephra, a mysterious artificial system of 9 planets and 2 suns where Dylan and his crew were transported after the Battle of Arcology. Sephra 1 is revealed to actually be Tarn-Vedra, Tarist, a world with significant human and loyalist Nietzschean populations. It survived the long night largely unscathed. It became the first capital of the new Commonwealth. Birthplace of Telemachus Ray. Tarist was described in the series as being located in another galaxy and therefore is not intended to be equivalent to Tarist, a non-fictional star of the same name. Tarn-Vedra, the capital of the old system's Commonwealth and Vedran homeworld. All slipstream routes to Tarn-Vedra vanished soon after the Nietzschean rebellion, contributing to the ensuing chaos. Dylan was born on Tarn-Vedra. One of his motivations for restoring the Commonwealth is the search for his own lost home. Major races, avatars of the suns, humanoid forms of stars with great powers. They are immortal and can travel through time and space, affecting events and people as they wish. Humans make up about 70% of the known world's population. Subspecies with minor genetic enhancements are common. Calderins, a xenophobic reptilian race that once rivaled the Vadrans. They managed to reverse-engineer their own slipstream drive. Magog, a race of savage semi-intelligent alien killers, feared throughout the known worlds. The Magog have to kill and eat fresh meat to sustain themselves and to lay eggs in sentient beings to procreate. The Magog world ship is a structure of 20 planets and an artificial sun, home to trillions of Magog and a grave threat to the known worlds. Nietzscheans, a group of superior humans who believed in self-improvement via genetic engineering and intense competition. They left the planet Earth thousands of years ago and evolved into a separate subspecies that colonized many worlds throughout the galaxies. Nietzscheans are responsible for the fall of the system's Commonwealth. However, they failed to replace it with the Nietzschean Empire because of constant betrayals and conflicts between different Nietzschean prides. Nightsiders, rat-like humanoids with poor vision, but highly developed hearing. The reproductive cycle is very damaging to the environment, as their early larval stage is an aquatic creature that eats anything it comes across. Paradine, a highly evolved form of the Vadrans, which looks like ordinary humans. The Paradine apparently had a special role in dealing with the avatars of the suns and the root of ages, but they are all but extinct now. Dylan Hunt is the last. Perseids, a highly intelligent race of alien scientists and bureaucrats. Pirion, a grotesque, tentacled orb-like species who are one of the most powerful enemies of the Commonwealth. And Thre, a tough and highly intelligent and civilized insectoid race divided into various function-specific castes. Vadrans, the first intelligent race to discover the slipstream that connects the entire universe. The Vadrans went on to conquer the known worlds, building the Vedran Empire. The empire was plagued by internal conflicts and eventually was peacefully transformed into the system's Commonwealth. Other races, Bokor, dangerous parasites that possess other species in order to survive, spreading through physical contact. Inside their shells, the Bokor are practically invulnerable to any type of weapon, ranging to energy, melee bullets. However, they are vulnerable to electricity. Their existence in the known worlds is abhorred by the Van, who attack any vessel carrying them. For normal humanoids, it takes a while for the Bokor to destroy the neural functions and take over, but for Trans-Gemini, it just took a few seconds. Ogami, a race of brutish pirates and mercenaries. Organizations: collectors, the Commonwealth's keepers of secret history. The collectors who took over power of the new Commonwealth are agents of the abyss, but the true collectors remain hidden and are on the side of the light. Genets, a high-tech, numerous and well-organized intergalactic group whose aim is to rid the universe of genetically engineered beings, especially the Nietzschean prides who brought about the downfall of humanity. High Guard, the main military force of the system's Commonwealth. Tech Police, the brutish anti-tech enforcement on SEFRA1. Templar, a group of men and women who sought to restore order after the fall. They were founded by High Guard Admiral Constanze of Stark. Home Media. ADV Films released the entire series on DVD in Region 1 between 2003 to 2006. On October 3, 2006, they released a complete series DVD box set known as Andromeda, the Slipstream Collection. Alliance Home Entertainment has released all 5 seasons on DVD in Canada only. In Region 2, Revelation Films has released the first 4 seasons on DVD in the UK. The 5th and final season will be released on November 24, 2014. On January 26, 2015, Revelation Films will release a complete series set on DVD in the UK. In Region 4, Beyond Home Entertainment has released all 5 seasons on DVD in Australia. In 2007-2008, they re-released all 5 seasons in new collector's editions that featured new packaging, and all episodes were digitally remastered in wide-screen format. A Region B Blu-ray release of Season 1 will be released on June 24, 2013 in the UK, with the next 2 seasons following by the end of the year. The Region B Blu-ray release of the complete box set of all 5 seasons will be available on September 19, 2016. Awards. Andromeda was nominated for 39 awards at organizational events spanning the years 2001 to 2006. These nominations comprised 6 Academy of Science, Fiction, Fantasy and AMP horror films, USA Awards, 5 Chicago International Film Festival Awards, 8 Gemini Awards, 15 Leo Awards, and 5 World Fest Houston Awards. The show won 18 of these awards.